Vindicate me, O God, and defend my cause against the deceitful man. Oh, deliver us. For you are the God in whom I take refuge. Why have you rejected me? I walk around confused. Send out your light and your truth. Let them lead me. Bring me to your holy place.
God bless you, Elmwood. It's good to be with you again, to be able to share a word of encouragement. I'm looking at the Psalm 43, 1-5. And in this particular Psalm, David expresses an attitude where he feels low and he asks himself, "Why art thou cast down, O my soul? Why is my spirit disquieted within me?" In other words, what's wrong with me? Why do I feel this sense of lowness, even depression? And I was thinking about different people in the Bible: David, Job, Elijah, great men of God, great men of faith, who had experienced low times, and you might call it depressive times, in their ministries and throughout their lifetimes. And I was thinking how particularly many people have experienced struggles mentally and emotionally, particularly throughout the lockdown. And I was thinking how important it is to maintain a positive mindset. We all experience disappointments, and you can't really live this life and live in this world without experiencing disappointments. Disappointments are going to come. Disappointments, whether it's something to do with our families, our children, our spouses, financial disappointments, disappointments at work, disappointments in church. Disappointments is just, it's a way of life. But the most important thing is not to allow disappointments to become the end game. In other words, what has happened to me now has affected me to the point where this is where I feel I have to just lay down and give up. And I want to encourage you that there is no giving up. We are not giving up on life. We are not giving up on God. We are not giving up on family. Life is a gift, and we are going to grasp it with everything that's in us. Now, disappointments will come, and we will be knocked. But I remember the psalmist David, when he was down and when he was dejected, that he had this attitude, which was even if he had to find a way to encourage himself, he did. And one thing I will say about disappointments, when they come and they hit us, yes, at that time, you feel as though, what's the point? You feel as, let me just go home, lay down in my bed and just give up. But one thing I want to say to you is, when disappointments hit you, I want you to view disappointments as a time to reset. Sometimes we have devices, mobile phones or computers or tablets, and sometimes, not as often as they used to, but sometimes they can stick, and sometimes you have to reset them. You have to turn it off, reboot it. A disappointment is a time to reset, to recalibrate, look at where we went wrong, look at how what has happened has affected us, and begin to look at it in more of a positive mindset, and look at it in a way of, now, how can I come out of this? How can I make sure now that this doesn't happen again? What lessons have I learned with it? Sometimes there are some things that disappoint us, and there's nothing you can do about it. And you have to, as they used to say, roll with the punches. But at the same time, you get up and you say, well, that wasn't good. I didn't like that, but this is what I've learned, and this is the way forward. You have to calculate, and you have to diagnose the situation, and then tell yourself, I'm not staying here. I saw where I went wrong. I saw where it went wrong. I saw how I handled this wrong. I saw how I was handled wrong. But this is the way forward, and we have to prayerfully look at ways to navigate our ways out of the darkness and sometimes the depression that disappointments put us in. So it's important in these days and times for us to protect our minds, have a healthy mind, determine within yourself to have a healthy mind. A healthy mind means you have a healthy life, and a healthy life means you can become a healthy person in your spirit and in your outlook and attitude to life. So we are going to refuse to be knocked down and buffeted just because disappointments have come. That's not the end. Sometimes disappointments is the beginning. It's a place I've learned something. It's a place I've gleaned something. It's a place now where I can begin to recalibrate and rebuild from there with greater wisdom, with greater strength and greater love. God bless you today, Elmwood. I look forward to seeing you and speaking with you again. God bless you. Amen.
To your dwelling, then I will go to the altar of God, to God my exceeding joy. Then I will praise Him with my guitar.